Well, we got off to a great start. I thought we did a really good job defensively. Actually, we did a good job on Kobe for the whole game. I mean, you say that the entire game, and you say that, and the guy ends up with 32 points. But I just thought we did a much better job tonight of making him work, and we tried to double him and get the ball out of his hands as much as we could. So, at the end of the night, I mean, he still ends up with 32. I think it's just the way he got to 32 that really counts. And then I thought offensively we were about as efficient. We didn't shoot the ball extremely well, but I thought we were really efficient, and we did a good job of executing. And JD came up with some big shots for us. Marsh seems to be playing really solid night in and night out. Playing him a lot of minutes, but he seems to respond, and it was a good job. I thought that obviously I thought Steve did a great job of controlling the game for the most part. And if we look at the stat sheet from the other night, we look at turnovers, where we had 15 in the first half, and we had 11 for the game. And then the offensive rebounding thing, once again, I said we gave up 9 to those guys, and I thought that was really important. It was just a really good win for us. We just desperately need to have a good, solid win at home against a real good team, and obviously, they're a really good team, and it was a good win for us.
When you were building that lead, his stats really don't show a lot, but Markeith was big for you in the first half when he got.
Yeah, he played real solid. I mean, I don't really look at the stats for him. I just look at the way he responded, and his rebounding was good. I thought his defense was pretty good. We did a good job. He and the other guys did a good job of rotating and trying to double to get the ball out of Kobe's hands. So, at the end of the night, he had the 32, but we did force him. We did make him make 10 turnovers, and so we forced him to have 10 turnovers. So, that was big too. Like I said, it's just a real quality win for us, and then it's a win that, obviously we didn't think that, they were going to die. They're not the type of team that's just going to give in. So, we had to weather a little bit of, toughness there, where the game got relatively close, but JD came up with a couple of big hoops for us, and we came up with a couple of really big defensive plays against Kobe.
You mentioned the team being efficient. It was often to see a team effort, 4 of your starters in double figures.
Yeah, I thought they played really solid, and they did a really good job. As I said, I thought our ball movement in the first quarter was great, and the execution was really good, and I thought the defensive execution was even better. So it was it was a really good win.
The way that you guys moved the basketball around in the first quarter and got those looks. As a coach, do you say to yourself, why can't we do that all the time? I mean, that's the $1 million question.
Every single night. Every single night. I mean, me and 29 other coaches. So it's really good, and it's all good. And I have to give a shout out to Rita Garvin, one of our owner's wives. She said, every time you wear your glasses, we play well. So I will never have a game where I will not wear my glasses anymore. So if Rita Garvin's out there, Sam Garvin's wife, if Rita's out there, tell her I got my glasses on and I'm going to keep them on, okay?
Is this a win you guys can really use to put together that momentum you've been seeking?
Well, we say that, but we still have to come back tomorrow, and we got to play well. That real talented team, I don't think you can judge them by their record. They got a lot of really good young players. Nick Young is a terrific scorer, and obviously Wall and those guys are very talented guys. So yeah, we're playing at home, but once again we have to come back and got to do a good job.
Alvin, there was a couple points where they were starting their run, and it looked like offensively you guys maybe shot the ball quick, and then all of a sudden there were 2 possessions in a row where Channing had an outside shot, but made a nice drive, got the layup, and then right after that, Michael Red got fouled. Just talk about the patience in taking it to the hole.
Well, as I said, we still have to take the shots that are available to us. We want to take quick shots, not bad shots. If they're available to us, we'll take them. I thought the guys did a good job because they had guys closing out on them. I thought we did a really good job of pump faking and then taking the ball to the basket. Channing had a real big play there, where he took the ball to the basket, and so did Michael. But, we went through almost 10 minutes where we didn't score. And so if you go through 10 minutes where you didn't score and you win the game, then your defense had to be pretty good.
Alvin, what did you stress to your team during the timeouts when the Lakers were on that we're on that run in the third and fourth quarter, would you?
Well, the only thing I said is that we still got to play loose. We can't play tight, and if there's a shot available to you, you got to take it. You know, we're not gonna, you know, tighten up or anything. That we'll still play the way we play, and obviously we shot the ball extremely well the first quarter. And you know, I said if the shot is available, you know, you got to step up and you got to take it. All right, thanks. Thanks, Rita, wherever you are.
First two outings against the Lakers, how good does this one feel to get them?
It feels really good, man. I think everybody was probably tired of losing it all, especially playing them in their place. Seeing Kobe go for 48 and 40 when we had, you know, to put it in some more, you know, basic words, and then we struggled against them. And tonight, I think we set the tone defensively. I thought we did a lot better job trapping. It's good to get the ball out of their hands. And even though Kobe still had a good game and shot the ball a lot, I want him to shoot the ball like that on the run and not getting his teammates involved.
How tough is it to come off the loss?
I kind of prefer that. I don't know if it's not tough in the sense that, I mean, obviously you lose the game, it's heartbreaking, but you're coming back home where you got these fans here. It's good for us to play well in front of them, and usually we do when we're at home against the Lakers. I thought they helped us with energy. I thought we brought it from the beginning, getting stops, transition. Steve was just fighting everybody all day.
What was the going on in that first half that got going so well, and how did it kind of turn on you in the second?
Just in confidence. I thought we hit jump shots, we saw the ball go in, so people were more aggressive. For this team to be successful, we got to have 4 or 5 guys in double figures. You just can't beat 2 or 3 guys. Steve, I think, had 4 points in the fourth quarter to his free throws, so he was assisting everybody. Or Leona had it going, shooting the ball wise, getting my teammates involved. I think we all just fed off each other.
Seems like every time they got the hand court late, you made a play.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I just saw how, you know, Steve can't make a play every single time. We got to give him some help sometimes. So I try to use Channing or go time picking rolls. When I had Capone or test, I try to be aggressive, get to the free throw line, and it's good to win against these guys.
Kobe had 10 turnovers. One more had been as tight as worse. What happened?
I thought that I thought he didn't want to give the ball up that much too often, and I thought that even though he shot the ball and made shots, I thought it was the mentality he had for us trapping him. I'd rather go against that way than him having maybe 25, 10 assists and more efficient.
In a season like this, how important is this win tonight?
Well, it's huge just because now we're making our home state. I think we got 13 out of the next 16 for us to get back in. A couple games behind 500, we need to get it going and no better place than here.
Jared, coach mentioned doubling Kobe was pretty big time. You got even though he got his points, you guys were able to get the ball out of his hands.
Well, it just shows you the mentality. It was a mentality we're going to double him and then let some other people beat us. And you know, before he was shooting one-on-one over Grant, myself, or Shannon Brown in LA. He was really efficient. Today it was double teams and trying to wear him down a little bit. And the other guys really involved. You see the other guys' heads down, so that's the mentality we want to have.
What were you guys saying about when they were come back?
Well, that's what you want. I mean, every team's going to make a comeback. We're just saying, hey, you know what? Hey, they made a comeback and we're still up double digits, and that's what you have to do against the Lakers because you know Kobe's going to somehow find a way to get to the free throw line and you know, backups did their job and the starters came and took it home.
What was the biggest difference between tonight and Friday?
Offensively, the turnovers, kept turnovers low. I think a lot of guys got involved. Defensively, the trapping of Bynum and Kobe enforcing turnovers. And when you force turnovers, you can get out and transition so much easier.
I think it's important, like you used to be reaching when you get 20 or so with the team has success.
Yeah, I think it's important for us to have three or four guys get it going. And what I mean by get it going, you don't have to be scoring 20. It could be 4 guys in double figures with 10. But anytime we have that third punch scoring, because Todd and Steve are going to find their ways. We're always going to be tough to beat.
In terms of
come back from this, like this is a high that you're going to come back tomorrow against a team that's been rested and not have a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, you're always conscious of that in the back of your mind, but I'd rather be playing after a win. I was having this confidence, and let's get it going tomorrow and get a win and finish 3-0 before this All-Star break.
In terms of building momentum off a win, does it get much bigger than the Lakers?
No, it doesn't. This is our rival. This is, I think if you ask any Phoenix Suns fans, probably the team they hate the most. So I was always glad to beat them for them.
Came out real aggressive yourself. Were you just feeling it at the beginning?
Obviously feeling it. I think obviously just trying to play pretty poorly. I thought the last 2 times in LA, I know I could play better, especially the way they play defense with a lot of helping. I knew that I get my shots, just had to knock them down, and I wasn't going to be it for a lack of shooting tonight for me. That's played well.
Yeah, it was great. Crowd was great.
a lot of Lakers fans, which I think pumps up our fans. And we made a bunch of shots and got rolling, so it made for an enjoyable evening.
What the first half is good as you guys have played?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought our energy was outstanding, our flow and rhythm and cohesion was great offensively. We made a bunch of shots, so it was a fun half for sure.
Surprised at all that when they came back? Or?
No, we knew they'd come back. I think also, we had made so many jump shots, and we got a little cold and we got a little hesitant, lost our confidence and rhythm, and they came back. But I thought we were tough. We mentally hung in there and battled and got some stops and stopped their run.
It seemed like Dudley made big plays every time he was
Dud was great, not just shooting the ball, putting it on the floor, but also got some rebounds, blocked, steal, did a bit of everything. So it was a really important performance from Dud.
How welcome is a win like this after the week, guys?
Yeah, I mean, every win is very, very welcome. So, especially after getting beat by the Lakers twice, it was nice to hold serve at home.
What's the biggest difference between today and Friday?
Well, I thought, Friday we turned the ball over a lot in the first half. I thought tonight we did a much better job taking care of the ball. But I also thought our energy was great. We were decisive, confident. We stepped up to take our open shots and knock them down. We got some stops and turnovers and got out in transition. Got some easy baskets. So, I think more balance and more energy.
Biggest key into forcing Kobe into 10 turnovers then?
Being aggressive. He gets pretty determined to score. We decided he just is determined to make it difficult for him. Try to make him shoot with two guys who pass the ball. So I thought guys were really aggressive. Grant does a great job. He's really solid. You can never stop Kobe, but he does a good job of just being there every time. He makes shots. It's tough when you got Grant right in your face every play.
1 of 8 on threes too. I mean, he had a guy in his face. I guess.
Yeah, I mean Grant, does a great job. He's disciplined. He sticks to the game plan, and physically he does an outstanding job as well.
I don't think Kobe would ever say that somebody did a good job against him.
No, but it doesn't matter how good a job you do against him. He's still capable of scoring 40 or 50 on anybody. So you just gotta try to do the best you can.
How important is this win tonight in a season like you're facing right now?
Yeah, it's huge. Every win's huge. We take every single one we can get this year, especially after losing a bunch recently. This was a big one to stop the bleeding.
And nice to win at home from the crowd.
It was great.
And struggle here.
Yeah, it was great. Fans, came out tonight. We gave them, I thought, a really good performance and an electric building, so it was fun.
Alvin told me he'd prefer that you didn't make the All-Star team so you could get some rest. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great honor, so I'll try to get as much rest as I can. But I'm going to try to enjoy the weekend as well.
What's the word to describe this one?
I think an overall great effort. First of all, I want to say I can't lie. It was a bit motivating seeing all the Lakers fans out in our home court. And I know, this year we've been tough at home trying to win some games, but I feel like our fans came out tonight, and we wanted to really take it to their fans and make sure that we got back that loss. We felt like we didn't play right, and I felt like tonight we got a great effort from everyone, and it was just some electricity in the air tonight, and hey, everyone played great tonight.
You knew they were going to make a run. What was said to stay the course?
Nothing. We just got to play our game. We're gonna battle runs, and that's how this game is. And guys step up and make big shots for us. Get to the free throw line. Guys just take shots with confidence. And that's what we need. And I think tonight we played one of our better overall games. We got on the glass, attacked, we scored inside, outside, and we played very unselfish.
What was the biggest difference, do you think, from Friday?
I think not turning the ball over. I think that was huge for us. We took care of the ball. We took care of the offensive rebounds.